I just pulled up here. Got a nice little pavilion to hide from the rain. And yeah, just waiting for the guy to pull up here and do the deal. But you can see here, very rainy weather. Not as cold as you would think it would be this time of year. Right off the highway, so might have some poor audio here. Snow's all melted, rain, cold rain happening. He should be here any minute. All right. I'm assuming all the stuff, like the N64s at least probably work for sure, right? See, the thing about the N64 is I'm probably going to keep them for myself, to be honest with you.
I will say, so it's,
okay.
I mean, it's got the chip, I get that.
Yep.
I know that affects things, but, and I'm not going to hide it from you either. Oh, right away, perfect. But now that's my dad. Those are basics.
This one might be interesting. Hotter Fighter's Destiny.
This one was absolutely men's. Tell my kid put it in a box this weekend. I think it's not an actual scratch.
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit. It does come with the
expansion pack.
Expansion pack. But again, I want you to be aware. I'm not going to hide that.
Nope, no, that's totally fine. I'm always trying to be as honest as possible with people. Just say thermostat and screens. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to pull out the ones that I think would have some more value. Just because I've sold a lot of these ones before. You got a GameCube. Starsky and Hutch though, but GameCube always does a little better. I think, actually no, I just sold this one for PS2, did I? Actually, that one might be. Oddly enough, some of these Disney Pixar ones sometimes have some value for PS2, not for original Xbox, because the original Xbox sucks. Probably not though.
This is an
I think, yeah, these ones are $30.50. I think this one was like $20. Do you know if all these controllers work, or did you test them all?
Okay, I will tell you what I do know for sure. Let's see. This one wasn't actually that I had. I think these two ones are pictures. I know this one's good. I know this one's good. I know that's good. That's good. That dot works.
There's this one here too.
Okay. So, for sure, like, I can guarantee you, like, 3 of them work. This one
This one's got rust on it, I think. Yeah, that one looks bad. This one's got a rattle. I imagine the ones with the covers are probably the ones that work.
Because, yeah, there's a couple that I had loose from garage sales, but like this was the set.
So, no hard drive Xbox. I mean, I'm usually paying... And you know the Xbox works, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm usually doing like $25. And then...
Did you see the game, sir?
Oh, I'll do the game separate. I'm just looking at this now. I was talking to $25 on the Xbox, and then with the controllers, 3 working, $35. Because I'm gonna get about 60 for it, around there. So
let's say 50 for all of it.
For all of it, including the games.
Yep.
Let's see what games we got.
I'll let you look at it first. The next day I was like, oh geez.
Yeah, Red Dead might. Grand Theft Auto 4 maybe. Never seen that one before. Little Big Planet. Can always use PS1 controllers. Nuclear Strike. You ever find Skylanders for PS4?
No.
Good money.
Really?
Yeah, people overlook it all the time. It's like if you get Imaginators, that's the one you want to find. Okay. But even like the other ones for PS4 have some value. But Imaginators is like 70, I want to say. If you get it for Switch, it's 150. Yeah.
But it's the case, and this is a $60, $70 game.
Is it?
If you can find the game cheap and add it to that, you got yourself a good package. These are all just
empties. Okay.
But again, I don't know if you do anything for work for you.
I do. Are these? One thing that PC games is like the code or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like the serial codes. That's one thing that I always worry about. But these are complete, I imagine.
To be fully honest, I don't know.
Yeah.
If it was missing something, I would like to say yes, because it pretty much looks untouched. But do I know that for certain?
All the Segas are empty, I'm assuming?
There's computer.
All right, you guys, the deal is done. Paid out $820 for this entire lot of things. I'll go through them when I get back home. Stay in the video because you don't want to miss what I picked up for $820. All right, I'll see you in a bit. We need to finally go through all the stuff that I paid for. It's been a couple weeks now, and I gotta get this stuff like put away. It's taking up way too much space. Got to get it organized. Got to get some stuff listed. So we're going to go through it right now. Now, I paid $820 for all this stuff. And I then also paid another $300 for even more stuff, which you'll see in a different video from the same guy. So this is my new plug, about an hour and a half away. Great guy. He's going to be buying stuff for me in an area that I don't go too often, and we can start doing deals like that. But this was a huge deal. A lot of cool stuff here, guys. Let me tell you right now, some really cool stuff. So let's get right to it. All right, let's start with this right here. Bunch of PC games. Unfortunately, nothing that great. The best one is probably Space Colony, which is actually the same makers of one of my favorite franchises, Stronghold. So this is like a space sim, similar to Stronghold being like a medieval sim. But anyways, that's probably the best game here, and even that's maybe like $10. Otherwise, this is just a lot of not really good stuff. Okay, so we have this little toy top, just some vintage toy. Honestly, I think I looked this up and it's not worth a lot. So we'll see if we can maybe sell it locally or something. But I'm going to say like $5 of value on that one is what I saw. Still pretty cool and vintagey, but just not something really sought after. He threw in this GameCube. It does have like the little shelling on it. Said it works, tested. Do have the cords for it as well. So GameCube is not bad. We do have a few Sega cases. Unfortunately, the games were not included. That being said, I might actually have a copy of Batman Forever. I don't think there's a manual in there, though. But, oh, there is a manual. Okay, so I might be able to complete that one, which is cool. The other two are just like soccer and hockey. But you can always use Sega cases, so I'm not complaining there. We have these vintage lighting. I think I saw this go for maybe like $5. So again, there's a lot of not good stuff, but then there's also a lot of really good stuff. So it all kind of equals out. But that's just kind of the deals you got to do sometimes, you know, to make everybody happy, get some of their crap, but also get some of the good stuff. But we have more good stuff coming, so just keep watching. We do have some World of Warcraft, so Burning Crusade. I think I actually have this game listed. I need to check though, because I might be missing discs on mine. But then we also have these World of Warcraft trading card games. Again, these are pre-owned, but I counted the cards and I think they're all in there, including like the special cards they come with. So honestly, I think I can get about 15 bucks, 20 bucks maybe for these two if I lot them together. So that's not too bad. Burning Crusade. Olympus camera. He said this is like pretty much new. Obviously it's been open, so it's used, but I think I saw this camera go for like 50 bucks. So Olympus is not bad at all. 14 megapixels. Pretty happy with that. Need to get that listed ASAP. The best empty case he gave me was Castle of Illusion. This is actually kind of a banner title for Sega. No manual, no game. We do have the case though, so that's not bad. And then we have some more games here. So again, this is PC, Age of Empires 2, PC, Age of Empires 2, The Conquerors. I actually just put a lot up for Age of Empires, so maybe I can add these to it, because these look like both expansions. So that should just help the listing I already have. Scooby-Doo 2 manual, and I think we do have the game in here somewhere. But we also have this yeah, it's not a TI, it's a Casio. This thing goes for like 15 bucks. Not as good as the TIs. Still need to test to make sure it's working. That was sort of a throw-in. We do have the Switch box, and he just messaged me and says he found the Switch. So I'm going to hold on to this for now. Perhaps he'll trade me, or I'll buy that Switch from him pretty soon here. The Sims 2, I think this was the PlayStation game. Or no, this looks like it's PC as well. Yeah, that's also PC. I have a lot for The Sims 2 out listed as well, but I actually have this game already included in that, I'm pretty sure. So don't really need that. We have a GameCube game, oh no, PS2 game, Bolt. Probably worth not much. So again, this is kind of not the best box. Okay, so these we threw in kind of last second, and actually this is worth some good money. I think this is going for about $70, these Sony 3D glasses. So, you know, with the glasses, with the camera, the GameCube, and then also this calculator, I think we also looked up, it was $20 for the TI-85. I've sold that one before. So, not too bad for this box with everything that was thrown in here. There is that Scooby-Doo 2 with the manual. Universer calculator ribbon. I'm not sure what these are worth. There's 2 boxes of that in here. Hopefully that's worth some money. And then for the GameCube controllers, none of the controllers were OEM, unfortunately. And he says one of them might not work, so. And then this is just a bunch of like literal DVDs, CDs, so also not really worth anything. But then we have this right here. So this is kind of interesting, you guys. I had done a Whatnot show for a bunch of vintage items, and surprisingly, the marbles were some of the best-selling items there. And believe it or not, you guys, oh my gosh, I just lost some marbles. I'm losing my marbles. Okay, all right. Okay, big bag of marbles. I'm gonna have to look for those now. Marbles can be worth a lot of money, you guys. I've been seeing lots on eBay go for like $100, $200 even in some cases, but definitely a lot selling for about $100. And it looks like this is a good variety of sizes and stuff. So I might be able to get over $100 for those marbles alone. And you know, this control is actually wireless, Madcap, so that actually might be worth some money too. It's no Wavebird, but everybody loves a wireless controller for the GameCube. All right, let me pick up these marbles real quick so I don't lose them, and then we'll do the next box. All right, let's get the big boys out of the picture here. These 2 TVs, I paid $80 for both of them. I reckon I'm gonna get about $100 a piece. I've sold CRT TVs before. Toshiba's a good one. Not sure if the VHS player works. He never tested that, but he did test both of them. They turn on, they play games. This one also has the remote with it. But these are great because they're smaller, the 9-inch. I don't know if they're as sought after as the 13 inches, but either way, I think I can easily get about $100 a piece for these on Marketplace. Speaking of huge electronics, this right here is a Sanyo DVD VCR combo unit. Sanyo is not going to be your best brand, but you know, you can probably get 50, 60 bucks for this. I am guessing. Hopefully it works. Also have a bunch of cords in here, power cable for the GameCube. I did see a couple manuals here. God of War 2, Roadrunner. And looks like mostly just cables. Do you have a mic in here as well? Probably nothing special there. Since we're on the big electronics, so for all these DVD, VCR, DVD combo, I paid 15 bucks. So to be fair, it's not like I spent top dollar on this stuff. That being said, I mean, look at this one. This one's just dirty, dusty, very dusty inside. This one's just ancient looking and has a ton of different buttons. So I'm gonna have to like test that, right? I don't even know what all of these are for or what they're supposed to do, you know? So that's gonna be fun. Does look clean in there though. Not sure how much this one is worth. I know this one's like 30 bucks plus shipping. That one, not sure, but I'll put the comps up on the screen regardless. We do have a Sony DVD player, so it's not even a Blu-ray player. This is probably, I don't even know, might just get donated unless there's actual value to it. And then lastly, we have this one here, which is a DVD player that's Panasonic. This is not as bad because it does have the remote. Oh, and the Sanyo has a remote too. That might increase the value of that. This one has a remote, so, you know, that might sell for more. And I think I have a Panasonic DVD player listed right now, and it's for like 50, 60 bucks. So there's some value here. If it works, that's the big question. So these were kind of the gamble of the deal. But if these do all work and they have good sell-through rates, then we're really in the money. And by work, you guys, I mean actually putting in the media and making sure it plays, audio, video, right? They do turn on, they power on, I believe. That was one thing he checked. And I did check, I think, 1 or 2 of the units while I was there, and they powered on. So we know they power on, but do they work? All right, we got some more tiny stuff here. Connect Sports Rivals, don't think that has much value. I have just sold this one recently, so this actually, with the memory card in there too, this actually might be like 5 bucks plus shipping. Barbie, don't think that has value. Just Dance. We do have some stuff in here like a controller pack. Is that like a memory card? I don't even remember what that is. Controller pack. This is a Guitar Hero wireless guitar dongle. That might be worth some money. Adapter for the, I think, 3DS that's in here, which, again, there is a 3DS. I think this was like 25 bucks for everything. Now, the problem with this is, like, this button is stuck, you guys. Oh. Yeah, it's very stuck in there. But we did just move it. Okay. So, he says it works. It's just in a poor condition. So, as long as it works... Oh, yeah, that's the thing, too. There's no thumbstick. I heard thumbsticks aren't that hard to replace. But he says he uses it for, like, testing. Either way, for parts, I think I should be able to get maybe 40, 50 bucks for this. And then, of course, we can't forget this multi-tap in here, which is actually OEM. So that's probably worth like 15, 20 bucks. Although it looks like the cord here is pretty messed up. So we'll have to test that out as well. I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, wait a second. You paid $820 for all this? Are you crazy? Well, like I said, there's a lot of junky stuff in here. Although I think with everything I've shown, you know, if everything works, we might have already made a good portion of our money back on the items shown here. TVs, all that other stuff. But yes, there is a lot of junk. But I'm telling you, it's going to be worth the 820 bucks. All right, time for games. So for this one empty? Okay, no, that is in there. So we do have Guitar Hero Metallica, which is always good. Guitar Hero Metallica. I don't think there's anything here with crazy value, you guys. I mean, you can see, you know, Starsky Hutch, Cars, Star Wars, Lego, Finding Nemo, a lot of Disney stuff, which we could lot together and do pretty good on. I wish this was not this one. So I just learned that there's like a Winnie the Pooh game that's shot up in value because it's very similar to like Resident Evil. Anyways, I think it's called Piglet's Adventure, Great Adventure. This is not that, so this one's not worth that much. Piglet's Great Adventure, though, is a BOLO. That's like a $60 game if you can find it. Powerpuff Girls, not as much value as I thought. We have other Guitar Heroes here that we can lot up, but this is like a $30 game if I'm not mistaken by itself. Rock Band, Shrek. So again, nothing good here, you guys. It is a lot of cannon fodder. Bratz the movie game, I think that's about 20 bucks. Oh yeah, we have this one too, Guitar Hero 5. So that's about another 30 bucks right there. So, you know, we have about 60, 70, 80 dollars right there in value. I think B-Movie surprisingly is like 15 bucks. And, you know, Spider-Man might be like 15 bucks as well. So that's pretty much it for these games. A lot of junk. But we do have some titles that kind of make up for it here. And I can't remember how much I paid for that bundle. Again, everything together was $820, but we were just kind of going tote by tote. I think I might have paid 25 bucks for that tote, I think. Not a lot. All right, next tote. All right, we have a Xbox 360 Slim. Now, he did say this one worked. I can't remember if there was a hard drive in there. No hard drive. So no hard drive in there. He did say it worked. As for games, again, nothing crazy. Gears of War 2, and I think there's also Gears of War Judgment. I do believe we can probably lot these three together and get like 30 bucks for it. Here, nothing that good. I mean, I'm showing you guys all the games here. A lot of crap games for the Xbox. I think there's a few Halo titles. We have Halo 4, GTA 5, Farming Simulator, Forza. Again, Portal 2 might be good. We got Halo Reach. So we got a couple Halo games that we can lot together. Modern Warfare 3, 2K10. And we have a PS1 game, ATV Mania. I think I paid, honestly, I might have paid 60 bucks for this one. I can't remember. Either way, it was also because there was a ton of Xbox controllers included. This one, he said, probably doesn't work. But some of these don't have backs, unfortunately. But then, and I think some of them are in a different bin. But this one does have a back. There's another back right here. I think it fell off. So, yeah, I don't remember. I might have paid 60 bucks for this, or I might have paid 50 bucks for it. Nothing crazy here, you guys. But, you know, that's part of doing business. You buy some of the crap to get some of the good. So I still think I'll be able to make out with some money on this. No problemo. Xbox will probably bring me back what I spent for this box. And then the games will be extra, plus the extra controllers, which I can always use. But you're probably still wondering at this point of the video, why? Why did I spend $820? What did I get out of it? You guys, what have I shown of value so far? Well, let's keep looking. I'm sure you'll be surprised. Okay, so we're getting into some value now. And what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, we have all of these Kawasaki DVDs for like cars. He just threw this in. I think I paid $5 for it, honestly. It's not worth a lot, barely any sell-through rate. I think these remotes though go for like 15 bucks. Worst case scenario, I make 20 bucks off of this. This thermostat I think is also maybe 15 bucks. Nothing crazy there. But here's some of the cooler stuff. Okay, so we do have Blood Rain 2. Oh, that's not in there. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Blood Rain 2 is not in there. But we do have Armageddon. We do have The Incredible Hulk. And we have the biggest banner of them all, Godzilla. So this game right here is about 60 bucks. Armageddon's probably 20 bucks. I think Ultimate Destruction's about 30 bucks. So that's some value right here. I did think Blood Rain was included. Unfortunately, it is not. So that was like another 20 bucks right there. We also have Halo 2 for the original Xbox complete. So I think I paid 60 bucks for all these games. Somewhere around there. I think I counted it up to being like 120 in value, but I think I included the Blood Rain. I don't remember if I checked that or not. Some random remotes here, DVD remotes. I don't know if that's included as part of this bundle. Probably is. Over the Hedge with manual. You got that. Not worth much. One GameCube game. Skylander, Giants, and Just Dance 2022, which actually might have some value. I can't remember. PlayStation 1 controller. That's cool, and it seems to be in pretty decent condition. We have some SNES games. Lester, I think this one might have some value. Battle Clash, Battleship, Full Throttle, and Super Black Bass. I think I paid $5 for all the SNES games, so let me know if you think that was a good deal. Nuclear Strike for the PS1. That's not worth too much. And then I think these were just pretty much throw-ins. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got Road Rash 3D for PlayStation 1. Super Trucks Racing, PS2. Vice City, PS2. Ford Racing, PS2. Ford Racing 3, PS2. NASCAR 98, PS1. ATV Off-Road, PS2. So nothing crazy there. We do have some GameCube. The Sims 2. And Freedom Fighters. And I think this one actually might have some value even as a disc. Dance Central. Forza Motorsport 2. GTA 5. Left 4 Dead. Modern Warfare. Lego Avengers. Lego Star Wars. Alright guys, and then under here we have 2 PS2 controllers, one OEM, one not. And then we have this box of random toys. There is some Tonka stuff in there, so that might have some value. I just don't know what year this stuff is, if it's old or not. Here's another Tonka toy. So what year is this one? Doesn't say. 1978, so that actually might have some value. So we have some older Tonkas. I'm not a big fan of picking up Tonkas anymore, but hey, I'll take it. So some Tonkas. I think we have like some Hot Wheels in here. What is this guy? Is that a Tonka? Oh, that is Mattel 1979. So we'll see what value these things have. We have a NASA airplane made in Hong Kong. Not sure if that's got any value. I think this was like with the marbles. I might have paid $5, $10, $15. I don't remember, you guys. Tootsie Toys made in USA. So we got Tonkas, we got Tootsie Toys. We got some like old Hot Wheels. I didn't see any red lines in here, unfortunately. Old John Deere tractor. We have some figures. Those could always be worth some money. So we'll have to look those up. We do have this little Spider-Man guy. So who knows, right? Who knows? We got a Smurf. We got some Mickey and Minnies. So I'll put up comps on the screen if any of these are worth anything in terms of value. But yeah, that was, again, kind of a throw-in. We have this charger. Jetson. Maybe that's worth something. Anyways, what do you guys think? Was it worth the $820 I spent? Okay, let's get to the good stuff. All right, now what you've all been waiting for. What do we have here? Nintendo N64. Cue in the opera music. So, we have WCW NWO, very minty clean. We have Warzone. We have WF Attitude. We have WrestleMania 2000. And we have these. You guys, behold why I paid $820 for everything. Now, keep in mind, CRT TVs, DVD VCR combo, Sony 3D glasses here, bunch of games, GameCube, right? Xbox. All that stuff's gonna sell and make money. I know it will, because that's what I do, right? But then on top of that, we have this. This right here, okay? We have Chameleon Quest Twist Complete. Pretty minty box, you guys. This game goes for like $225 or something, $250. I don't know. It's like $200 minimum. Minimum $200 on this game. This is the second one. We have Spider-Man Complete. This goes for about $100 on price charting. We also have Fighter's Destiny, and we have FIFA Soccer 64. You guys, we have an ice blue controller. That's like $40 right there. And then we have a watermelon and a flame orange console. What the F? So the flame orange does come with an expansion pack. And I mean, look at that, you guys. It's pretty freaking clean, if I do say so myself. Flame orange console with a flame orange controller. Good stick on it. Now the ice controller, it is a little loose, but that's no big deal. He said it works fine. And then we have a watermelon controller, a little loose, but pretty good for the most part. This one does not have the expansion pack, but believe me, we will be putting an expansion pack in it. Now there is like a crackage in there, as you can see. So there is that. But other than that, I mean, how often do you come across a watermelon and flame orange Nintendo 64? So yeah, I think both of these, 200 a piece, 200 here, 100 here, 50 here. Expansion pack, another 50, so another 100 with the ice blue and the expansion. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. My money is back with just these. But you know me, I'll probably end up keeping those for a little bit. I'm still going to sell them. I don't keep anything, right? I'm not a collector. But they're going to sit in my house for a little bit while I sell everything else off first. So yeah, that's $820 spent on everything. We do have one more bin though. We're not done. We have one more bin, okay? Just to put a cherry on top, we do have a PlayStation 3. This is not backwards compatible, you guys, unfortunately. So it's just a regular PS3 fat. Still probably worth about $60 right there. And then, you know, we have GTA 5 and just a slew of games. Nothing special here. The best game is probably going to be Black Ops. It's probably going to be, you know, either Yutza, but probably not. You know, maybe Sorcery, probably not. It's probably going to be Red Dead Redemption, probably not. Duke Nukem Forever, I think, is the most valuable game in this lot. Complete for the PS3. But yeah, that's the final items. What do you guys think? Was it worth the $820 I spent? I did make a great connection as well. Actually just sent me a shipment of N64 games that he did not include in this deal because he wasn't going to sell them, and then he changed his mind. So I'll do a video on that as well. That was $300, well worth the $300 in my opinion. But yeah, so have a connection now in an area where I don't go too often. That's going to help me source. Lots of good stuff here. Obviously some crap to dig through, but for $820, I think it was a heck of a deal. What do you think? Leave your comment down below if you think this was a good deal. And let me know what you think in terms of, yeah, just this deal. Let me know in the comments right now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up so that I can keep producing more content and getting on the algorithm's good side. And we'll see what happens next.